and welcome to Wonderland. My name is Allison, the self-proclaimed priestess of Wonderland, and I'm here to invite you on a journey to the moon. We love the moon here in Wonderland. You might even say that we are lunatics. So come join us on this Follow the Moon challenge. Today is day 29 of the Follow the Moon challenge, and we have come completely full circle and are back at Aquarius energy. We started this challenge with a new moon in Aquarius, but here we are approaching the dark moon of Aquarius. With the Aquarius new moon, we called in change. We used the air element to blow things our way, to try to do things differently, approach our goals differently, approach life differently. We looked at the year according to our birthday moon cycle and learned about how we can compare the seasons of the year to the moon phases, and how really in an entire moon cycle we are going through the entire zodiac of the year. So in a way, we're also going through the seasons of the year. And when we look at it that way, we are technically saying goodbye to Aquarius season as we are approaching the dark moon. So we had this entire moon cycle to really think about things differently, to look at things differently. And now we're saying goodbye to that energy. And with the new moon in Pisces, we're going to be welcoming in the water element and the dreamy subconscious, and trying to bring that energy to the surface and add it to the goals that we have already set for this year. And this isn't goodbye forever. We will have another chance to tap into Aquarius energy every month while the moon is in Aquarius, but also we're going to highlight this Aquarius energy during the full moon in Leo season this summer. So we're just saying goodbye for now. The winds are changing and we're just blowing our way towards spring. And speaking of highlighting Aquarius energy, that's what the reflection section is for in the Just a Phase Moon Planner, is what did you accomplish this moon cycle? What are you proud of? Highlight these things, because when you're setting your intentions for the new moon, you want to be in this vibration of positive energy. You want to say, hey, look, I did this thing and I think that I can continue to do this thing in the upcoming moon cycle. So you want to set your intentions when you're feeling positive and feeling confident. You also want to highlight how did these work out? How did they not work out? What can you change? How can you make improvements? So Aquarius is another sign that might struggle with self-care a little bit. And this is the air energy of just kind of being so much in your head. And then they also have this affinity to, like Cancer, to take care of other people before they take care of themselves, because their focus is the collective, which we talked about at the Aquarius new moon, is really kind of looking at your goals in a way to serve the highest good. And this kind of makes Aquarius forget about self-care sometimes. And they also have a very erratic cycle or rhythm. So this is one reason why Aquarius people, or people that have Aquarius prominent in their chart, will really do well with the moon cycle and following the moon, because their cycle is very erratic. Like when you have these high highs, you just need to grasp on to those high highs and productivity times, because there's also very low lows and crashes. So it's better for an Aquarius to, when you're feeling creative, to harness onto that creativity and create something, versus forcing yourself to go to sleep because it's midnight. If you have this crazy creativity high at midnight and you need to get up in the morning, it's better to use that creativity because when it's gone, it's gone. And this also makes it more important to rest when you need to rest, because when you don't want to be feeling burnt out when you have this desire to create. Because this is the time of resting. Now, I know this is something that a lot of people struggle with and might even be a reason for stopping following the moon, because they're like, I gotta work, like, I can't rest right now. But this is about managing your time and your schedule ahead of time so that you can rest during these restful times and to be productive during your productive times. And what I mean by that is that, like, you're always going to have a day at work where you can BS a little and take it a little easier and move your deadlines to your more productive times. And I know that's not easily done all the time. If you're not able to avoid having a deadline on a new moon, then try to come up with creative ways, new ways, Aquarius ways of doing things where you can reserve your energy for work. When you need to hustle at work on a new moon, then hustle at work on a new moon, but allow yourself to actually take an entire hour of lunch break where you are sitting and eating your meal without working, or make it so that you can hustle at work, but then you're able to get off early, or you already have a meal prepped in the freezer so that you don't have to, so that you can reserve the 30 minutes to an hour that you would be having to cook a meal and use that time to really rest and relax at the end of your day. Allow for these slow times and allow for rest during those slow times. Not gonna happen overnight, and don't give up if it didn't work out this moon cycle. I mean, a lot of times, especially with me and helping people to follow the moon, I a lot of times find myself being my most busy around the new moon, trying to get videos out, trying to uh, plan things and get things ready so that everybody else can have things available to them on the new moon, like meditations or pick a card readings or whatever it is that I have planned for the new moon. Um, but I learn my lesson, and then I try again the next moon cycle to plan things in advance and make sure that I at least have one day around the new moon where I'm able to rest and digest. Aquarius people are also going to take self care to a different level. They might not be interested in the usual self care things. So be imaginative, innovative, and imagine unique ways to take care of yourself, because Aquarius is going to have a unique perspective on self care. Specifically, anything that makes them feel comfortable, that allows them to express their uniqueness and to be different and to not feel out of place or weird. So, self care to an Aquarius might just be being at home by themselves and dressing up with no place to go because they get to just be themselves and wear what they want to wear, look how they want to look, and not have anybody's judgment projected at them out in the world. So, this is your second chance this moon cycle to think outside of the box, to try something new, and to think outside of the box while we are saying goodbye but still in Aquarius season, and officially move into Pisces season today. Tomorrow, January 19th, is officially the end of our 30-day Follow the Moon Challenge. And I say go ahead and celebrate today because It's Saturday. Why not?